What's going on, guys? Today we're taking a look at this 22-inch IPS monitor here from UPERFECT. Now, they sent me this over to check out, so let's go ahead and take a look. Besides the monitor, this is going to come with everything you need, so you won't have to buy any cables or anything like that. So you're going to get two Type-C cables, you're going to get a micro HDMI to full-size HDMI cable, and you will get your wall adapter. Now, this wall adapter only needs to be used if you're using it with the HDMI or if you have a low power laptop where your USB isn't powerful enough, and you also get a full user's manual. Moving on to the display itself, it doesn't come with any protective cover or anything like that. It does have a built-in stand, which I will show you. Now, talking about size, this is a 22-inch IPS display, and it's going to have a QHD or 2560 by 1440p resolution. Now, as you can see, this is a very thin display, so if you were going to use this as something that's permanent on your desk, it's not going to take up a whole lot of space at all. Now, the stand is actually built into the back, and this has a nice metal finish. It doesn't feel plasticky or anything like that. The stand pulls out and allows you to put the screen at an angle if you wanted to. Really easy to do. You can also actually put the display in portrait mode just like that, and it does stand up pretty well. It's not moving or going to fall over or anything like that, which I definitely like. Now, we do have VESA mounts on the back. So you do have VESA mounting if you did want to VESA mount this to a monitor arm or to the wall or to any type of VESA mount stand. You can go ahead and do that as well. On one side of the monitor, you will find all of your controls right here and a headphone jack, which is nice. So it's a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And there is a dedicated power button as well. So if you were using this as your main monitor, you can actually fully turn it off. There's also a micro USB OTG connection. This allows you to use a OTG adapter and connect things like a keyboard and mouse to the actual display. On the opposite side, we have our connections. So we have our mini HDMI and then two Type-C. One of these is going to be used for power, and then the other one is to connect to your device. Now, getting this monitor set up and connected is actually really easy. I already have it plugged into power back here because I do have a low power laptop. So it doesn't have just enough juice to power this, but a lot of laptops will easily power this with just a single cable. I have the Type-C cable connected from my laptop, and all I do is plug it right into the Type-C here, plug it in, and we just give it 1 second for it to be detected. It's detected and boom, it works no problem. That easy to do. Connecting it via HDMI would essentially be the same, except for I would be running the HDMI cable into the HDMI connection. And again, it will automatically be detected and your display should display what is on your screen here. Once you have the display connected, you can easily drag your windows over to the secondary screen here. And one thing that's nice about this screen is because it's QHD, we actually do get quite a lot of space. So let's bring this over. We'll bring our other window over. And as you can see, we're side by side. A lot better productivity on that monitor than, say, the little screen here that's on my laptop. So I definitely like that. Now, you can go ahead and put the display in portrait mode. And again, I'm just using the included stand. It holds it no problem. It won't fall over really, which is great. You can VESA mount it if you want to, but of course we have to change the orientation. So all you have to do is go into your display settings and you just change it from landscape to portrait, and we're ready to go. And again, you can see with the QHD resolution how productive we can be with two screens, one on top of the other. Now, you can game on this display, and like I said, the colors are very vibrant. It is only 60 hertz, so keep that in mind. For console gamers, that is just going to be fine. And I think for PC gamers, that's still going to be really, really good. Like I said, with the color representation, and this display does have HDR. And like I said, it does look really, really good for a thin in-light display. While gaming looks great on this monitor, so does viewing content. So here I am just watching a movie, and again, you can see those really vibrant colors. This monitor definitely stands out compared to previous portable monitors that I've reviewed in the past. This monitor does have built-in speakers, and I actually think they sound pretty good. Now you can use these speakers whether you're using the monitor via HDMI or USB. So I'm going to go ahead and put the mic down next to the monitor so you can hear what it sounds like. With most of the keycaps being a sort of dark gray color, and then some of the outer keycaps being a different shade of black overall. The monitor does give you some options. So to bring up the menu, all your controls are right here on the side. And the second button is to bring up the menu. So we bring up the menu and we have some options. So I'll run through these very quickly. So we have our picture options here. We have our OSD settings. We have our temperature options. We have some other options like selecting your source, your language, your aspect ratio, and your volume. Under advanced, we have Ultra HDR, which is set to auto, eye protection, 3D sound, and FreeSync. Then we can reset this. So you can factory reset this in case you mess something up. And then we have information on the display, how it's connected and things like that. And we have color effects there as well. And again, back to picture. So at the end of the day, I think this is a great little monitor. One, it's kind of bigger than a lot of the portable monitors that I've seen, but you can definitely still use this as a portable companion monitor for a smaller laptop like this. Really easy to take this with you. And again, it's super, super thin and light. So I definitely like that. If you want to use it as a companion monitor for a larger monitor like I have back there, of course, it's again, not going to take up a whole lot of space, and you can use it in portrait mode if you wanted it, you know, beside your main monitor. So I like that. And of course, you can use this with consoles as well. So easily to connect. And again, it's thin and light, so it can pretty much fit anywhere. So if you are looking for a great thin and light monitor, this is one that I would definitely recommend.